Hello YouTube, it's me Justin. Was planning on doing one of those 2017 year-end wrap-up videos, but I don't really have the technology or the time, and apparently looks like I'm looking off to outer space, probably because I've been watching so much of this liberal ideology stuff. It's kind of like blowing up balloons, get lightheaded, I guess. But anyways, just wanted to do a wrap up of the total hypocrisy of the far left and how they were so wrong about 2017, and even parts of the Republican Party, which, as many people know, there are a lot of them that are in bed with the far left. So anyways, me being lazy, I guess, come across good old boy Waters World, and so what I'm gonna do is share his video, so to speak, just to expose the far left and CNN, how they got it so wrong. And one topic I wanted to address about the poor Christian bakery, the family that has gone out of business because of a homosexual couple that wanted a cake made, and because of their beliefs they chose not to make the cake, and pretty much were fined $135,000, and they've lost their business. Now, I have no problems with homosexuality. It's your business. Do what you want behind closed doors, as long as I don't have to see it, and it doesn't involve animals or children. It's your business. But when you start destroying people's lives over your beliefs that they have to make a cake, even though it goes against their beliefs, I urge people to fight fire with fire. Go into a gay-owned bakery and say that you're having a party and that you need the cake to say all homosexuals will burn in hell. Now, I personally don't believe in that, but fight fire with fire. So, like I said, having a party, want the cake to say all homosexuals will burn in hell for eternity. Something spicy. And if they refuse to make that, well, that's your belief. Isn't that a lawsuit? If they're not going to provide for you because of their beliefs, they don't believe that they're going to burn in hell, but you believe it, so sue them for $135,000. You know, that's just the hypocrisy of the far left. It never happened, but anyways, I just wanted to show this video here on Waters World, and it's just, I saw it this morning, it was hilarious. I wanted to share it to see, watching this, all these liberals, which I got dizzy in the head, can't even function. But like I said, I'm just going to hold the camera up to the TV there and let you viewers see the predictions that the far left and CNN and some of the Republican Party, that Donald Trump wasn't going to be. I mean, this is just, it's pure comedy. I love it. So anyways, hope you enjoy it. And for you liberals, jeez, I'm telling you, watching CNN for, watching this video made me lightheaded and dizzy. I can't even function. I don't even know how you all liberals even walk and talk, or I don't know. Anyways, check this stuff out. Crack you up.
Welcome to Waters World. I'm Jesse Waters. Stop listening to the haters. That's the subject of tonight's Waters Words. Remember all this?
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump. That's not going to happen.
A lot of people have no idea that Trump is headed for a historic defeat.
Even if Donald Trump did win all of the toss-up states, he would still lose.
I just want to say, you're not going to be president, all right?
The so-called political pros lost their credibility last year. So why do we keep listening to them this year? Everything the establishment says about Trump turns out to be wrong. Let's take a trip down memory lane.
In the event Donald wins, I have no doubt in my mind the market tanks.
Oh, Mark, buddy, I hate to do this, but let's play it again.
In the event Donald wins, I have no doubt in my mind the market tanks.
How could the first billionaire business mogul president tank the market? The Trump bumps juiced the stock market to historic highs. Speaking of tank,
Let me tell you what I think.
So not only was Trump going to destroy the economy, he couldn't even get anything passed through Congress, remember?
This is a test for President Trump's legislative abilities in terms of being able to fashion legislation as he has promised. And he's got big items coming up, tax reform being one. It looks like he can't deliver.
I don't think they're going to be able to get a consensus together to get tax reform done.
He is a powerless president.
Does a powerless president deliver a $1.5 trillion tax cut to families and businesses? Repeal the Obamacare mandate? And finally begin drilling in Anwar? And one of the most irritating things to listen to was pundits claiming cutting corporate tax rates wasn't going to help workers.
This is just a matter of fact. When corporations get tax cuts like these in this economy, they buy back stock.
They very well may buy back stock, but Comcast, which owns MSNBC, announced that as a result of the tax cut, it would give special $1,000 bonuses to more than 100,000 of its employees. I'm sure the staff of Morning Joe could use that money around the holidays. And AT&T also promised $1,000 bonuses. Wells Fargo promised to hike its minimum wage to $15 an hour, and Boeing promised to spend $300 million on employees.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Late. Trump's ISIS strategy. Crooked Hillary didn't think too much of it.
Donald's been all over the place on ISIS. Sometimes he says he won't tell anyone what he'll do because he wants to keep his plan, quote, secret. And then it turns out the secret is he has no plan.
I remember what part of the plan was.
I'm gonna bomb the shit out of them. It's true. I don't care. I don't care.
And people from all stripes didn't think it would work.
It's interesting to hear some people, they run for president, they talk tough. We're going to carpet bomb ISIS. We're going to make the sand in the Middle East glow in the dark. Well, you can't carpet bomb ISIS if you don't know where they are.
And CNN said destroying ISIS in Iraq would take a generation.
This is something that's going to go on for a very long time. This is a generational threat. You just don't say, beat it in 30 days, because it's frankly insulting to the individuals who've been attempting to put all their strength on the line to defeat it over the last 16 years.
It didn't take a generation. It took a year. ISIS has been driven from the battlefield in Iraq and holds no territory there anymore. You don't believe me? Even the New York Times op-ed page was forced to admit it. Columnist Ross Douthat, writing in a piece titled "A War Trump Won," quote, "If you had told me in late 2016 that almost a year into the Trump era, the caliphate would be all but beaten without something far worse happening in the Middle East, I would have been surprised and gratified. So very provisionally, credit belongs where it's due, to our soldiers and diplomats, yes, but to our president as well." So, when you're around the dinner table this Christmas and your left-wing cousin starts popping off, right?
Anyways, that's just a tidbit of the complete, utter delusional hypocrisy from the left. And sorry about the shaky video. Had to hold the phone up and had a lot of coffee. And I'm extremely lightheaded having to watch the CNN and just the total ignorant. I mean, I wish I would have seen this video for Christmas, because that would have been a wonderful Christmas present. But anyways, just wanted to wish everybody a happy and safe New Year. My videos, if you continue to stay subscribed with me, are going to be done by this phone. Maybe I might upgrade to a new one, but when it comes to camera and technology and stuff for the YouTube channel, I'd rather invest my money in good solid lead and gunpowder. So anyways, keep your head on a swivel, stay locked and loaded, fear no man, never fear death, get right with God, fight the good fight. And for you non-believers out there, everybody's entitled to their own beliefs, but Jesus loves you. Anyways, take care and enjoy seeing some trolls go ahead and tear this video apart. Low quality, but it's all about the message and how stupid and wrong the left was. Love it. Happy New Year, everybody. Stay safe.